For more than 2 decades, she was a fixture on television newscasts here in Connecticut.
Now Janet Peckinpaugh of Essex is a Republican candidate for Congress in the 2nd District and is attempting to oust incumbent Democrat Joe Courtney.
Now the district includes all of eastern Connecticut, from Madison to Stonington on the shoreline and from Suffield to Thompson on the Massachusetts border. Chief Political Correspondent Mark Davis takes a look at the race.
After spending most of the past 25 years anchoring the news on the 3 largest network affiliates in the state, including this one, Janet Peckinpaugh is known just about everywhere. But it has not translated into an ability to raise much money for her campaign. Democrat Joe Courtney is running for his 3rd term and has raised over 10 times as much as Peckinpaugh, and in this highly diverse district has attempted to position himself as an independent voter in Congress. Peckinpaugh disputes that and says he is in lockstep with the Democratic leadership on most issues. Up until this week, when she canceled advertising, she was running this ad on TV.
Courtney voted for a government-run health care scheme we didn't want and couldn't afford. A stimulus plan that created debt but very few jobs.
He defends his vote on the health care plan and says he fought to make it better.
The stimulus bill so far we don't think is working at all. So I don't like the stimulus bill. I wouldn't have voted for those plans, and we don't need to spend more money right now. We need to get people back to work.
Courtney says that in this district especially, the stimulus bill has worked.
It saved a lot of jobs, particularly in education in the 2nd District, which is critical. We have lots of infrastructure projects, big ones. The Niantic River Bridge project is the largest Amtrak project in America.
His heavy advertising schedule has ignored Peckinpaugh.
While others talk about creating jobs, Courtney already has 700 new jobs at Electric Boat, increasing Connecticut exports, and Joe Courtney has worked tirelessly to improve services for veterans.
Courtney says it was his efforts that secured the contract for the 2nd nuclear submarine for Electric Boat. Peckinpaugh says he shouldn't say that, because a lot of the work was done by his predecessor, Republican Rob Simmons, and the state's 2 U.S. senators. Courtney first won this seat 4 years ago by beating Republican Congressman Rob Simmons by the narrowest margin in the country that year, 83 votes. But he came charging back 2 years ago to beat his Republican opponent by a margin of 2-1. In Colchester, Mark Davis, News 8.